The woman said, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." So the Lord God said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, cursed are you above all livestock and all the wild animals. You will crawl on your belly, and you will eat dust all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers." Genesis 3:23. The word of the Lord came to me, "Son of man, take up lament concerning the king of Tyre, and say to him." The king of Tyre, he's the king. He was, back then, he reigned from 969 to 963 BC, but he also had offspring. He appears in the Bible as an ally of Israelite kings, David and Solomon. Specifically, this must be one of his sons, Abal the third, reigned 591 to 573 BCE, was reigning contemporary with Ezekiel at the time of the first fall of Jerusalem. The reason why this is important on the king of Tyre is because what I had just read in the beginning is exactly who the so-called serpent is in all these generations, the offspring. The offspring is none other than the evil one himself. He was a guardian cherub in the Garden of Eden. He was the one he wasn't a serpent, he was an angel. He was a celestial angelic being. His job was to be a guardian and a protector. And he had knowledge, a lot of knowledge. So this is what God told Ezekiel to say to the king of Tyre, which is a bloodline of not just blood though. It's like I just read in Genesis, offspring, meaning downer is in human form. You were the model of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone adorned you: ruby, topaz, and emerald, chrysolite, onyx, and jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and beryl. You setting and mountings. Your settings and mountings. You were made of gold. On the day you were created, they were prepared. You were anointed as a guardian cherub. For so I ordained you. You were on the holy mount of God. You walked among the fiery stones. You were blameless in your ways. From the day you were created, till wickedness was found in you, through your widespread trade, which means rob. What did he rob? He must have robbed bodies. You were filled with violence, and you sinned. So I drove you in disgrace from the mount of God, and I expelled you, O guardian cherub, from among the fiery stones. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom. Because of your splendor, I threw you to earth. I made a spectacle of you before kings. By your many sins and dishonest trade, you have desecrated your sanctuaries. So I made a fire come out from you, and it consumed you, and I reduced you to ashes on the ground, in the sight of all who were watching. All the nations who knew you are appalled at you. You have come to a horrible end and will be no more.